Hi, this is Dr. Carrie Thuitt with Fully Fueled Fitness. If you find these videos helpful, be sure and like and share them. And so, this video is about how to do a home workout using body weight or bands. Alright, so all of my workouts are based on the 7 basic human movements because that is what we need to do to stay optimally healthy. One of the 7 basic human movements is a squat. We're actually not going to use the bands for these, and I'm going to show you 2 ways to do your squats. You can either do air squats, which are or if you find that that hurts your knees, they're too difficult for you, you can do them off of a chair. So here. Those are your 2 squat options. Alright, so 3 sets of 20 to 30 of these would be good. Whether you do 20 or 30 or 50 even, depends on your fitness level. So do what makes sense for your body. 3 sets of those. Then let's move on to a horizontal push. So if you do this body weight only, perfectly fine. Find a chair, couch, dining table, kitchen counter, bathroom counter, something like that, and get in an incline. Plant your feet, tighten the body, drop your chest down. Okay, that works. Now, if you only have, you're limited on your height, but you have a band and you want to make those harder, then, here, let me put this back. Put your hands in your band here, put it around your back, and then you can band yourself and it will make the push part of the push-up a little bit harder. So, just like that. And if you have a floor push-up, you can also band yourself to make your floor push-ups even harder. A recommendation though, don't do what we call girl push-ups, where you do push-ups off of your knees. That does not create whole body tension the way we want it to. It's far better to do an incline push-up for more reps than to do on the ground on your knees. So that is your horizontal push. Now we need to do something that is a hinge and uses the glutes. So we're going to do that on the ground. It's a hip thrust. So you can do it just body weight, perfectly fine. Feet on the ground, shoulder width apart, close to your butt. Drive your elbows into the ground, tighten your core, squeeze your butt as hard as you can and come up. Alright, if you want to increase the difficulty of that a little bit, then put the band under your feet there. Put the band under your feet there. Then bring this up onto your hip bones. So now I'm banded. I'm going to do the exact same thing. Lay down, position that well, drive the elbows in the ground, brace my core, squeeze my butt. So it increases the resistance a little bit, not like a 200-pound barbell, but hey, at home we don't have that. So this works nicely. So that works as a hinge and working your glutes. Next are single arm pulls. Okay, so if you have a band and you have something to attach it to the door, attach, stick your band in, bring it around, and then you'll have to come back some distance, whatever's good for you. Get in a split stance, and then tight core, pull. Alright, depending on this resistance, you may only be able to do 5 of these. You may be able to do 50 of these. That's fine. Just modify according to your fitness level, and then you do both sides. These can be done together. So get solid and pull straight back. So you can do both arms at the same time. So that is your horizontal pull. I'm going to leave that there. 3 sets of 10 to 50, whatever's right for you.
Message from the dark side there is.
Okay. well, ignore Yoda. He is around most of the time. He gives me wisdom, but just ignore that right now. All right, so we did single arm pulls. Now, we need to do a vertical pull. So we're going to take this same system and hook it up here. I am short. Put that in there. There we go. Now, get close to the door. Kneel. Choke up high on the band. Okay, so my butt's tight, my abs are tight, my lats are contracted, and I'm going to pull. Okay, those are not extremely difficult, so you may find that you need to do quite a few reps in order to make them useful. That's fine. 10 to 50 is good. All right, so that is a vertical pull. Next on the list, plank. Okay, so these make me tired while I try to talk and plank at the same time. If you can do a plank longer than a minute, you're probably doing it wrong. So let me demo this a little bit. We don't do sit-ups because they are not optimal for health and fitness, not in reality. So get in the quadruped position. Line up your wrist, your elbows, and your shoulders. Press the ground away. So plant this hand, plant this hand. Now, you're going to plant each foot. Here and here. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your quads, brace your abs, push the ground away. Head is up in neutral. And you are tight. And you're tightening your body harder and harder and harder over this time period. Okay, I'm going to rest so that I can talk at the same time. But as you see, I was in quite a hard plank and I was still able to talk. It's called breathing behind the shield, and you need to learn how to do it. But hold that plank anywhere from 5 seconds to a minute, however long is good for you. And that will be excellent. Do 3 of those with a 1-minute rest in between. All right, lastly are your get-ups and get-downs. Is some sort of a little cardiovascular activity. All right, so what we do, I don't do burpees. I don't let my clients do burpees. Most of the time, burpees are done wrong and they end up hurting people more than they help. But what we do is get up and down off the ground as fast as we possibly can. This is not pretty. I'm just going to tell you right now. This is, don't hurt yourself and move as fast as you can. And we want to do this as a high intensity interval training. So the way I would do this is I would set a timer for 15 or 20 seconds and then another timer for 40 seconds or so, some sort of interval timer. For 20 seconds, I want you to go up and down as fast as you possibly can, and then during your rest time, you'll be fast and loose. All right, here I go. Get up and get down. I'm only going to do 5, and then I'll show you fast and loose. All right, so, not pretty, but that was 5. Heart rate's up a little bit, fast and loose. Just shaking it off during my rest time, shaking the arms, shaking the body, shaking the legs. Walk around. Then, when your 40-second rest is up, down to do it again. So, if you found these videos useful, like them, share them. Remember, Dr. Carrie Thuitt with Fully Fueled Fitness.